We are now getting an update on the Stone Canyon fire burning outside of Lyons. Let's toss it out to officials who have just stepped up to the microphone in Lyons.
Units responded and found an active wildfire in the area of Stone Canyon, just to our north. Immediately we began evacuating that area and areas to the north and east. The fire has continued to grow and is continuing to move in a northeasterly direction. We're about 8 miles away from the Alexander Mountain fire. The good news for us is that we were able to grab resources from Larimer County. As soon as our fire kicked off, the Larimer Sheriff was in contact with me, offered to send some of those air resources to this fire to try to help us get it under control. So within an hour, we had a lot more support than we might on a normal initial fire because of the fire burning north of us. Those air resources are continuing to work, both the Stone Canyon fire and the Alexander Mountain fire as needed. They will continue as long as weather conditions permit. Currently on the Stone Canyon fire, we have about 70 firefighters on the ground doing work. We have deputies from the sheriff's office, as well as law enforcement officers from surrounding agencies, and our friends from Larimer County came down to help us. We were in Larimer County yesterday helping them evacuate neighborhoods, and as that fire stabilized a little bit, they were able to send help to us. We work really closely together and communicate well, so we were able to get some Larimer County folks down here to help us evacuate the neighborhoods that are being directly impacted by the fire. The last estimate on acreage I heard was about 85 acres, but that was over a half hour ago, and I would estimate the fire has grown to be at least 100 acres by now. We should be able to have multi-mission aircraft fly over later to get us an accurate size up, but as you know with these fires, the numbers can flux and change, so we'll wait for really good data later today or tonight to give us a real good picture on the size of the fire. We are continuing to evacuate people to the north and east. This fire is pushing towards the Larimer County line, which is not far from Boulder County in this area. And so we'll continue to work on it and make progress and hopefully get it put in some semblance of control. But right now our focus is life safety, making sure people are evacuated, making sure animals are removed from the area, and then it's structure protection, trying to protect homes and property. Once we have those starting to be accomplished, we should be able to get lines around the fire and try to help really slow it down. Unfortunately, the weather conditions are not going to change or help us today. It's going to be hot, it's going to be dry, and we're in a red flag warning for the winds that are expected to pick up later today. So the conditions are about as bad as they can be for us to be fighting this fire. But we will stick with it tonight. I expect it'll take us days to be able to really manage it. I'm assuming there's questions about structure loss. At this point, we have heard unconfirmed reports that there may be structures that have burned in this fire, maybe 2. We don't have good confirmation or good address because, again, our focus right now is trying to slow the fire down, protect other structures, and make sure people are safe. We'll do a better assessment as the days progress and get you more information about what, if any, structures were impacted or lost. We're also evacuating animals from here to the Boulder County Fairgrounds. So if people are looking for animals or had animals moved, they'll be at the Boulder County Fairgrounds in Longmont, where they'll be safe and taken care of until we can get them back with owners and get them back in the neighborhood.
How rapidly would you say this fire is progressing?
It's hard to say at this point. It's been jumping around a little bit and moving as the winds pick up. It finds fuel and advances. As the winds die down, the further north and east it pushes, there are some grazed pastures out that way, which could help us slow things down. But that's going to be really dependent on the weather and the winds.
Yeah, that was going to be kind of my next question. Is it more so just moving east and north, or is it picking up and kind of finding new spots?
It hasn't been really torching ahead. The winds haven't been that strong yet, but it has jumped over some roads, made progress north and east. So we'll be working on it all night.
I saw some people concerned that it could touch the Alexander Mountain fire. Is there anything you want to say to people who have that fear?
Well, we don't know yet. Because the direction, I have not been focused on the Alexander Mountain fire. This is my concern right now. We will be in communication, and the State Division of Fire Prevention and Control is looped into both fires and working with us in coordinating efforts. We're hopeful it won't touch, but we also want to make sure that we can share resources to address both fires.
How do people get down from that area? I had heard it's pretty limited.
It's pretty limited out to Highway 66. There are some ways to cut back and go north and loop back around, but most everybody is out of that neighborhood now. We had deputies going door to door evacuating people, removing animals and livestock. and pushing out alert and warning to people to get them out of the area.
Obviously, you have a lot of community members here. What would you say to them right now?
I am sorry this is happening in your community. You know, I have been on pins and needles since 10:30 yesterday when the Alexander fire kicked off, knowing that conditions are really ripe for bad fire. And we're going to do everything we can to stop this fire. That's all I can offer you at this point. And we will keep working on it until it's out.
How have evacuations been going? Are people able to get out safely?
That is the Boulder County Sheriff speaking live to reporters in downtown Lyons about the Stone Canyon fire, which is burning just north and east of town. He estimated that fire to be about 100 acres in size and growing, continuing to move to the northeast. That is where the majority of those mandatory evacuations have gone out. He mentioned deputies going door to door in the neighborhoods to try to get people out. Those people needing to evacuate in the Lyons area can go to the Boulder County Fairgrounds Exhibit Hall in Longmont. Now, we do have another crew that is there on the scene that has been watching this fire advance in sometimes even some scary ways. Denver 7's Christian Lopez just up the road in Lyons. Christian, what is the current status of things as you can see it from there?
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot more fire crews showing up just in the last half hour or so, and you can still see all of that smoke. And several firefighters that we just talked to say that they're preparing to go battle this fire on foot. We've also seen air tankers dropping retardant on the flames since we've been here as well. It's all hands on deck right now. We're going to stay out here and keep a close eye on this and bring you the very latest.
Our Christian Lopez there reporting for us. As the Boulder County Sheriff mentioned, some shared resources because those two fires are burning, one in the northern part of Boulder County, the other in Larimer County. He mentioned that there were some shared resources that as soon as that fire in Lyons sparked, they were able to get some resources there from the Alexander Mountain fire. Again, both burning pretty much one on top of the other, north to south as the crow flies. Those evacuation orders now touching, which we do have the full maps of those up right now on denver7.com. Mandatory and voluntary evacuation order maps, closed streets, and our continuing coverage from the areas, which of course we will continue to stay on top of.